Hello mercenaries, welcome back to some more Stoneshard where we're playing Durban. Let's see how we're doing. Behold my stuff. I'm filling up the chest quite rapidly, but I gotta remember not to buy new leaf and broadhead bolts when we come back, because we have 2 full stacks right here waiting. And I suppose we're just ready to move out. It looks like I did. Did I repair? Alright, good. Let's grab that old Stoneshard leaving town checklist and make sure that we do everything. So it was coming. Oh, did I sell the spear? Oh, yeah, it was commented that the spear. I've been thinking about the spear quite a bit that I sold. Then I thought I would have saved it, but the spear. Let me see if I can collect my thoughts here and involve you guys. I've been talking about how the daggers would be nice for the troll fight. We need to close in melee with the troll at some point and then hit him. So quick hands would help with that, right? But if I go with spears, we don't have spears unlocked at all. All right, but hear me out. If I had spears, I move closer to the troll. I want to hit him in melee. I can stop at range 2 if I have at least 1 skill in the spear tree. Switch to the spears and then hit him. That should be the same amount as if I move one step closer and then switch to daggers with quick hands and then hit him. Except when we do the dagger combo, I'm now in range 1 of him and he's allowed to hit me back. If I had done it with the spear at range 2, the troll will be unable to hit me as he comes out of his regeneration stance. That's my new thinking here. And it would only take 1 skill point in the spear tree to be able to do this little combo, where in the dagger tree it would take 2 skill points. So right now I'm thinking that's the way to go. Even though I went with the... Now, of course, I sold my spear, apparently. I was looking at my own video and thought, hey, good thing I saved that spear. And I suppose I didn't finish the video, because apparently I didn't. But it's all good. Okay, and I've bought extra food already. I feel like there's something that I'm forgetting, but it's probably fine. I bought food because we are going to that dungeon, which doesn't spawn a lot of food for us, which is down here at the Chapel of the Guiding Star. It's danger high, even though I'm level 4. Alright, so we will be level 5 throughout the dungeon, which should be enough. Maybe we pass by the mill. I didn't want to do that more, and I think there's no reason why I wouldn't bring a bit of extra food. But look at that guard blocking the little gate here, so now I have to walk around. Bastard. And then he moved, just as I passed. Alright. Oh, but the miller might not be around, since it's sort of nighttime here. How much food do you get? Oh, smoked ham. You can always see the smoked ham if you have the food debuff up. Metal. Let me find the miller. I suppose I'm a little bit south of the mill here. Straw? Oh, it's just straw lying out in the middle of the field, which makes a lot of sense, if you think about it. Yeah, so he's closed, of course, while it's dark. Alright, makes sense. Direct southwest. And so, let's try not to die in this episode. I don't know if you guys saw my stream, the Stoneshard stream. We did at least have a lot of viewers, so that was quite nice. And I died a lot. So right now I feel like I haven't been doing too well in Stoneshard quite just recently. And when I loaded into this, like I always open the Stoneshard and then click continue, and then it loaded in as Jonna, and I was like, oh no, did I overwrite my Durban playthrough? But no, it was just a panic attack for nothing, because it saves in multiple save slots, which is amazing. No worries. Alright, let's murder this guy. Is this an ambush? I don't think so. Oh, and I don't have the right ammunition loaded. Let's just go mid-range bolts here. Oh, he's bleeding. I don't want to waste good ammo on this guy. And we didn't waste any ammo. Perfect. There's his friend. At least one of them. So, aim. Distracting shot. Shooting at him in the dark. Mid-range ammo should be fine here. I don't know, maybe I should have... Here I could have specialized my ammo a bit, because of the dungeon that we are going towards. I don't think that they have any armored guys, right? So the bodkin bolts, and in the dungeon the extra range doesn't really matter. So this one is probably completely useless on the trip that we are about to embark on here. Just a straight thought. I could have specialized my ammo for the adventure. When we go to the skeleton dungeon, I think it might be the opposite that's true, where they have a lot of high armored dudes, so I definitely want to bring some bodkin bolts there. But in general, that's just my point here was then the skeletons are really good versus the bolts and piercing in general. So, but it doesn't matter which kind of bolts I bring then. I still just gotta think about the other modifiers of the ammunition. So why am I doing this kind of hunting? I suppose I will pick up the fatty meat here, but we won't be able to cook it on the way to this dungeon that we are about to go to. So that was kind of wasted, I suppose. I didn't reload, did I? Reload. Loaded with the right type of ammo. Unload. Reload. I wonder... I found the shortcut for switching ammunition, but I haven't found a shortcut for reloading and unloading, and that would be a quite nice addition. There was a henbane right here. You know, I could just go and check. Let's see. Switch ammo type, but nothing for reload/unload. That would be a nice addition, I think. Reload, unload button. I would probably just want it on the same one, though I can see why you would want two different buttons from it. I don't know. R? They don't use R for anything, so I don't know why they didn't think of that. Maybe there's a reason why you wouldn't want a shortcut. What's the A for? A. Oh, ammunition. Ammunition. Lol. Alright. Don't worry about it. Yes. I gotta stop saying lol. Like it's an abbreviation. It's not something you should pronounce. It's silly. It's a really bad habit that I've gotten into. So I'm trying to get rid of that. Take aim. Distracting shot. Just gonna use the bodkin against these not so strong guys because, well, this is the weaker type of ammunition that we have available right now. It's almost regenerating through that, so they counter my slow range damage quite well with their regeneration, these guys. Okay, let me make sure that I have everything set up. We say reload. 3, 2, 1, ready? Yes. Check for traps. Oh. I didn't have anything for bleeding. Very embarrassingly, on this, our first regular Stoneshard stream, I managed to die of bleeding. Oh yes, it happened. As of all my talk about maybe bleed, like getting bandages is not that worth that much, but they literally cost like nothing, and it ended one of my runs, my hoopers. So I got exactly what I deserved, I suppose. Let me move over here, make sure there's nothing in between us. Aim, distracting shot. Now switch ammo type to something a little bit better here. This guy's pretty scary. Now he's regenerating. Oh, he's gonna dash to me. Switch. We go elusiveness. I don't see why we wouldn't. Let's not take any chances. Good. Switch. Unload. Switch to bodkin. Reload. Good. I don't think the other guy saw me in that room. That's pretty lucky. The spellcaster there with, like, in combination with the other guy we just fought, them together, though they're pretty scary. He's still pretty scary. Maybe with a bit of luck I crit him here, and then he gets knocked into the wall and stunned, and then I don't think I can finish him off before he summons the blood golem, though. And he's got all the healing abilities too. Yeah, so he's gonna heal even no matter what I do. He always summons the blood golem behind him, though, which I'm a little bit surprised by that. Like, he should summon it in my face. He can summon it away two spaces away from him. You could literally have summoned it right in front of me. So why wouldn't he? Okay. Let me distance myself from these guys a bit. Oh, is he... Oh no, they don't take... Sometimes I feel like these traps affect their allies, but sometimes not. Not so sure what makes the difference there. And what was this? Mark of the Feast. Yeah, extra life drain for people hitting me. Let's make sure there's no obstacles in between us here. Is he wounded at all? Yeah, okay. One more. Then switch. Come at me, sir. Oh, why didn't I go elusive? Disenchantment scroll and an unidentified staff. I see. I'm pretty sure this guy does not have a lot of armor. Armor durability 100%. A chaotically pulsating manifestation of boiling blood, defiled flesh, and pernicious magic. Alright then. Oh, and he's bleeding. Blood Golem is bleeding. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to. It's just a fun thing. Oh. Easy. Ah, but he blew up my boats with him. Ah, the staff. The staff might be better than the sword shield combo. Depending on the enchantment and stuff. I think we do have staves unlocked. That's also an opportunity or an option. For sure. Let me get out the crossbow. Let me reload it with the weaker ammunition. That should be good enough for dealing with bats. Like so. Don't loot. Create some bells just yet. Reload. Oh, wait. Oh, did I not bring lockpicks? I did bring a little bit of lockpicks, but not enough that I want to start bashing down doors. Okay. So that was me not going through my list, I suppose. So we're using a broken weapon to do that with. And it's empty in here. Check the traps. So then I suppose I will keep using this one to bash down doors. Oh, but never mind. Right. I also think this one probably does less damage than my unarmed attack at that point. Check traps. Oh, we find an ether inhaler. Lovely. Now we need to bring out the lockpicks. And we find an unidentified mace. Which also might be better than my current sword. How are we doing on the food level? Let's eat this fatty meat. Sure. Poisoning. Okay. Yeah, it gives us a bit of damage, but we aren't gonna die of that right now. It's fine. I would honestly expect them to punish you a little bit harder for eating like raw food like that. I suppose raw meat. I've had raw meat. Like it's called tartary food. I don't know the English word for it. In English, it's tartar. So I suppose it might be the same. I don't know. But raw meat is a thing that some people eat. Don't want to deal with no bats. There's been a major like devlog up recently, which I suppose I could talk a bit about, where they talk about the new city being added. They're gonna double the size of the world map. They're gonna do a major pass at AI and dungeon generation. It really looks, and they are saying that it is the biggest update, I suppose, since the launch of the game, which is very exciting to say the least. I am excited. And it's supposed to be in either late summer or early fall, which means it's probably early fall. It's better to have low expectations and not be disappointed than to have high expectations and be disappointed. So I always go for the low expectations, and I want them to take their time. So probably like early fall. I didn't reload my crossbow. Oh, and we got the arrows stuck in the doorway. I wonder if they're ever gonna... I mean, at some point they must address it, surely. Oh, I should switch ammo. Let's go for the mid-range. This guy's not that scary. Okay, we got days, no worries. What's happening now? Okay. Everything being a little bit janky, but it's okay. Let me go and drop some loot here that we will pick up on the way out of the dungeon. Stuff like that. Oh, and I wanted to sell this alcohol. Okay. I am really... I just woke up, and I shouldn't play Stoneshard when I just woke up. I have made coffee, but it's still too hot to drink. And so, we're seeing... oh, I do have splints already. Alright. We're seeing the downsides of Keejchen coming in unprepared. Go for Bodkin, reload, open the door, check for traps. I don't think there can be traps in hallways, but it's not a chance that I'm willing to take. So, here we have a door that needs to be bashed down. Switch. Let's see. Aim. Distracting shot. Oh, I should switch ammo here. Let's go mid-range. I suppose I won't be able to shoot again. Never mind. Okay, I would have been able to shoot again. Why did I go elusiveness there? I don't know. Okay. Haha. Jumping the gun with everything. A blue dagger. Okay. Lovely. And we leveled up, right? So, let's talk about the next step in leveling. Now, I think that before we are done with the ranged tree, I would love to get suppression. This stands, if I'm assuming that we are going to take down the troll in ranged combat. This one lowers cooldowns duration and skills energy cost. And why does that matter? Because I'm going to be doing a lot of distracting shots and dashes while in the combat with the troll, because Every time he throws a boulder at me, I need to spend one of these abilities. They are pretty expensive, and the cooldown on them will mean that I can do it more often, which is required. And then it does more damage, I think. It does not, in fact, increase my damage. I'm wrong about that. Okay, mobilization chance and knockback chance, both of which he is immune to. I see. As far as I am aware, I will get it up to knockback 40% and immobilization 40%, so maybe we can get like a more than 100% on either one of them, in which case I think you are reaching a point where you have a chance to affect the troll with one of those things. I think it's a very low chance. So we are getting suppression only for the cooldown duration and skills energy cost at that point. Let me check what else we would get. In Athletics, for example, we could get Sun Lunge into No Time to Linger or Leg Sweep. No. And then we could save off a point for the next tiers. Sprint training is something that I have been thinking a little bit about. Maybe I've been underestimating this one. Because of dash and the distracting shot, I will need to probably spend one of those abilities to get closer to the troll when he starts regenerating. And so that would give me one tile closer, giving him one tile less, one turn less to regenerate. So that's also something. Peak performance grants weapon damage, dodge chance, and skills cooldown as long as the amount of energy is higher than 75%. Peak performance, just a flat bonus as long as I keep my energy higher than 75%. Right now it isn't. But if I had 10 extra energy, it would be, and it also gives 10 extra energy, this one. How interesting. Disengaged. Decreases the chance of triggering attacks of opportunity by 30%. Oh. Adrenaline Rush. Replenishes 11 energy. Decreases pain by 11% and grants the following effects for 2 turns. Lower skill energy cost, extra energy restoration, extra crit chance, extra pain resistance. Each turn reduces all active cooldowns by 1. So that's 2. Okay. Each enemy within 2 tiles increases the effect duration by 2. So 4 turns when you activate it most of the time. I see. Adrenaline Rush. Okay. I've never looked at the end of this tree here. Never again grants 33% fortitude upon receiving negative or physical or mental negative effects. Okay. Yeah. And invigorating violence. During the duration of Adrenaline Rush, killing enemies replenishes 5% maximum health. Killing enemies. Again, that doesn't work as troll. In the reserves, if the amount of energy is lower than 15%, replenishes 25% of max energy, but this effect can only trigger once per 60 turns, which is like once or maybe twice per troll fight. But, nice, I suppose. Okay. The other thing I was thinking about was Combat Mastery. We would go for the offensive tactic, which increases crit chance and accuracy and lowers abilities, energy cost, and cooldown duration. So you're taking this one for crit chance over the stands. Constant practice gives taking aim extra crit chance and lowers fumble chance, and a passive 3% weapon damage, which is not to be scoffed at. This one gives passive cooldown duration for this ability tree. It also is a piercing shot which comes with high bleed and chance, armor penetration, and armor damage. So it's also good for the troll, this skill on its own. Actually, yeah. Okay, and it's a good ability in general. So this one allows me to deal more damage in ranged. The other thing I was thinking about then was the spears, but yeah, no, let's get the piercing shot for now. In the anticipation of getting the suppression. And at least one more. I'm gonna get one vitality point now. And then one perception. Vitality is always great. No matter what. Oh, we get a crowbar. A crowbar is useful here because I forgot the lockpicks. Oh, and I didn't reload. Ah, Jesus. Keejchen. What are you doing, man? Reload with Broadhead. Melee attack that guy. Come over here. Let's see. Then. Aim. Distracting shot. Oh, and that pushed him into the wall and then stunning him. Wow, that's lucky. If I target his tile with the piercing shot, it hits him, indeed. Reload. Shoot him again, and he died. Okay, that was really lucky combat. Oh, now let's try to remember to reload. Shouldn't be that hard. More alcohol. I suppose I am a little bit worried about the boss, but then I reminded myself that we are playing Dervin, and I'm basically unkillable. I believe last time we played Dervin and fought that boss, I murdered him without much effort, because we can just pelt him down at range, and he can't really do anything against it. Alright, so aim, distracting shot. I can get one more shot in, but I don't think I want to. I'll switch. Go elusiveness. We even countered. Perfect. Kill him. Oh boy. Okay, we are weak in melee. No surprise. We find another unidentified mace, but this is a bad one. Okay, that was rough. Yeah, that's the closest we've been to death in a maybe throughout this entire playthrough. And that only goes to show that I shouldn't fight in melee like that if I can avoid it. And we find lockpicks for free. Alright. I was about to say I never get punished for my lack of preparation, but then I again reminded myself that I died because I bled to death in the stream, and so that definitely is not true. Reload. Let's rest up a bit. Did we not have a flea ward? No? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Sip some coffee. For that extra energy boost. And then let's continue on and hunt some vampires. Dervin the Vampire Hunter. This could look like a boss room. So, in fact, on the off chance that it is, I don't want to do that while we don't have full health. So, take a pot shot at this guy. Switch to the mid-range ammo for this guy. Aim. Distracting shot. Keep shooting. He's bleeding. I don't get another shot here because he doesn't have any more. No. Well, he could do the lash blessing. Nah. 4% health. Okay, he died before he got to me. Okay. Oh, now we're finding good loot. Look at this. Bronze Amethyst Ring gives us magic resistance 1%, and spells energy cost lowered by 5%, not really useful, and healing efficiency. I mean, it's actually worse than the Copper Ring, because I only really care about the healing efficiency. Wow. The bronze amethyst ring, I thought it was way better than this. Okay, we find the knightly girdle, of course, now that we've bought one. Alright, let's come up here. Drop some loot. Go and pick this up. So I have some loot stashes that we need to loot on the way out, and this belt is actually worth some money. So I'll bring it back. Get out the bow. Switch to the correct ammo. Unload. Reload. Now we have full health, so we're not afraid of opening any doors. And here's the boss. Arsoon the Strengthened. The gift is the only the first of many trials awaiting the most devoted proselytes. Suffice to say, not everyone manages to pass them. Okay. Blood Craze. He sacrifices 5% max health, and then increases his damage by 30%. Each successful attack prolongs the duration of the effect, so it's like a stance. And he's got the vampiric blood healing. Rend flesh for a good melee attack. He's got the first battle, which is a really, really good ability for life drain and stuff. And a passive driven by pain. Grants extra damage, accuracy, and lowers damage taken, and extra life drain for each missing percent of max health. Okay. And that's a passive. Alright. And we are really close to him here, which is bad. So, now it's time for Dermot to do what Dermot does best, which is to run away! Yeah, and he did become hostile. So here we go. Now we take a shot. Then, switch to the broadhead bolts, I think. Yeah, because this guy has no armor. Yeah, thought as much. Reload. Let's see, we get a shot. No, if I want to do the distracting shot, I have to do it now. Pretty sure this will still take a shot at him. Yeah, it shoots into the dark even. He used an ability that we didn't see, so he's healing now. Reload. He will disappear, but I gotta keep taking my distance. I know he's healing. Now we do the piercing shot here. I want to use the dash again to do a similar strategy, so let me reload. Now he's going to step into melee range, so we gotta move. And dash. Okay. Then I was thinking about the Henbane. We'll use the Henbane here. It gives me Battle Rage. Battle Rage increases weapon damage by 10%. Now I should have checked, but I'm pretty sure that that goes on ranged weapons too. He uses Thirst for Battle, so we want to not engage him while he has Thirst for Battle up, obviously. And while his stuff is on cooldown. So I've done basically what I wanted. I want his stuff to be on cooldown and not active while when we start the fight. So reload. Aim. Distracting shot. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I can't praise Dervin enough. If you are new to Stoneshard and are wondering what kind of build would be the easiest to run and most safe to run, I might just go ahead and recommend Dervin for you. If you play him like I do, you basically can't lose. What do we have here? Sword Treatise. I don't know if we know that. We do. Okay, and it's not worth bringing back. Pick the lock. It used a crowbar, which is worth noting. We find the Pagan Amulet, which is a good amulet, but not for us, and it's also the quest item, I believe. Alright. Switch to the Bodkin ammo. Now, regret switching to the Bodkin ammo, because this guy is kind of dangerous, so we would want the Broadhead on as soon as possible. Do it now. Again, he summons the blood golem behind him. It's just an interesting choice. Here I should be shooting at the blood golem, I think. Oh, then he overshot it, huh? Can I get a shot in? No. I suppose I could dash away. You know what? Let's keep using that strategy here. Here I should have switched to the bodkin arrows for that armor penetration, but it's fine. Go elusiveness here. He got bleeding, lovely. And there we go. Another staff found. Okay, and the same type. So now I have 2 staves that I want to bring home. In short, we have too much loot. Too much stuff. Manshire fortified in here. Drop the leeches. What am I doing? Like that. Manshire fortified. Okay, get a crossbow. I suppose we don't have to save ammo anymore. Save ammo of the good type before we get to the boss to make sure that I have the best ammo available for the boss. But now it's not a problem anymore. So now we just want to use the best ammo every chance we get. Even if it's on a rat? Sure. Piercing shot. Oh, and that also guarantees that we save the ammunition. If I shoot it on the ground, it almost guarantees that it comes back. Kind of interesting. Here's a free bandage. Which I honestly probably won't carry home because it's so much cheaper to buy bandages. And I'm gonna promise you guys that we don't die of bleeding on the way back home. And I will try to keep that promise. Okay, did I reload? Yes. Aim. Did we learn at some point that piercing shot can't miss? I think that might be a thing. It's been a while since I played Durban. I don't think it can miss. So I shouldn't use that with aim, is what I'm trying to say. It will increase the damage, but if it's just literally 0% miss chance, then... Oh, whoops. Elusiveness. Switch. Iron ingot, oh. Do we need them still? I think we need some more iron ingots for a quest still, so I'm gonna bring it back. And I think after this mission here, we are able to fast travel to Manshire, as far as I'm aware. We don't have to do... I'll go and do the final mission in Oslo for sure, but we might just go to Manshire to unload the iron ingots on the smith, as he went, to get that reputation stuff going. Oh. Ah. Should I use the piercing shot? That's fine. Alright. So that was that dungeon. Alright, that was pretty quick. Now comes the real hard part, which is to drop stuff so that we can carry the best amount of loot back home. Unidentified dagger, sure. Bronze amethyst ring is probably worth a good amount of money for the size, yes. We have a splint in the backpack, so I'm gonna drop this splint here. Okay, good enough for now. I know we have more loot further up. This maze is not worth it. Then it's down here. Time for another sip of coffee. I spot an unbroken crate. And here. Jade figurine. And then an unidentified staff. So now we have to make hard choices. Here's a penny bun. Probably double Manshire fortified. 2 more spaces. I don't want to, but I think it's going to be the Manshire. Or the Nightly Girdle. The Nightly Girdle here probably won't sell for that much. It does say it's worth more, but this one's broken. And alcohol, and in general, I think has a little bit of better modifier on prices than most equipment does. So, like that. Did I miss anything? Probably, but it's fine. I think I've got the best of it, and there's a corpse here that we can check. I'm aware. I'm gonna do it now. And another one with a sheath, which I hope will do something at some point. Alright. Cool. Let me reorient myself. We need to get out the crossbow and reload it with the long range arrow, because now we are outdoors. And then we are ready to head home. It's still been still a long episode, huh? It just feels quick. Time flies when you play Stoneshard. And if you're not dying all the time. Oh boy! Was this it must have been like the same sprite of tree here before? I feel like it hit this tree precisely. That was really close. I still haven't confirmed or unconfirmed whether the lightning can strike the player character, though so far the data seems to support that it can. That was not a bear, that's a deer, no worries. It looked like a bear to me for a second. It's just a deer. Not deer. We do already have deer antlers, so we don't need to hunt these guys. We have full inventory, so there's not a lot of point, and they don't give enough XP to warrant our attention. So let's just keep on moving and let the poor animals be. We arrive at the mill. I don't have space for bread right now. I do want to support our local craftsmen, so I should buy more bread. Support your local businesses, especially in these trying times. So, what are we doing here? We are gonna go directly to the town elder. Let me check that I have given you the brandy. Yes. Thought as much. Let's sell some of the alcohol here before I forget. The rest will be sold in the tavern. She didn't have enough money. Good. Let me see here. I'm done with the 3 contracts. Good. Just in case he cares. And then we will fast travel to Manshire, I think. Let me just check whether or not there's anything here that I would want to get. Athletics, spears, no. Dual wielding, no. Alright. Jade figurine is for you. Let's go and buy... Oh, he sells identification scrolls, yes. No. And I'm pretty sure that the herbalist here in town does not sell enough identification scrolls. So let me check whether or not we have enough iron ingots, and then we will fast travel to Mancha, if nothing else, than to buy identification scrolls. We do. We do have enough. Anything else? No. Pretty sure it was 4 ingots that you need. Oh, I suppose I can check. 5 iron ingots, you're kidding me. Ah, we have 1 short. Bring it to Mancha anyway. So we are going there. And we can check for treatises in Mancha too. Get me a ride to Manshire. Go! Consider it done. Giving us a troll quest. Oh! Ah, they're closing shop right here. So someone told me, and we're going to test that out now, that you can get a free beer from the priest in the tavern at night. Let's see if that rings true. So alcohol to you. There is the priest. I'm just going to go and put in the iron ingots in here, because we don't have enough. Anything else? Potion of painkilling. Nothing else here to store, I think. Yes, a healing salve. Okay. Let's see if we can get that free beer. Oh, and then now they're done drinking. Really? It's nighttime though. Okay, so we gotta buy a room. Oh, get up my way, sir. Until morning. Now we are starving. Thirsty, good. Everything under control. Did you also have a quest, sir? Come back. Get. And then he stopped. What are you selling? Give me some identification scrolls. He didn't have enough. Oh. Alright. Use on the staff here. Crippling Pilgrim Staff. Yeah, it's not good enough, I think. Okay, plus 22% body part damage. That's pretty good. Block chance and block power compared to the shield. Oh, here I can't hold Alt or Control to see the offhand thing. This one comes with more block chance and block power, lower dodge chance, and more energy and energy restoration penalties. Interesting. But the Guild Blade does a good amount of extra damage. And also gives block chance and block power. Yeah, so the staff here doesn't, like... This is a pilgrim staff. It's not the fighting staff like the other one. Oh. Alright, so hold on. This is a reinforced staff. Ah, this one's better. And it comes with life drain plus 6%. Is that so? Haha, we keep switching weapon sets, but I think this one's better. I think this one's better than my current get-up. It'll be lower block chance and block power overall, but if we don't lower our dodge chance by 5% and we don't pay extra energy, and this one comes with life drain. Dervin, the weapon master, he does whatever works. But then we also have an unidentified maze here. Ah, this one's not worth it. Okay. Yeah, no. Fair enough. So we still have 2 unidentified objects here, but I'll just put them in the tavern chest here. And we'll deal with them later. But now we are a staff wielder. So let me talk to you, sir. Please. Hello. And repair stuff. Sell this one. Not the sword and not the shield. I'm going to save these two in case I find a better version of either, and then it may once again overshadow our staff here. The lance. I'm still hoping that we find a better spear. That would be cool. Well, where's the merchant for this town? Is he getting kidnapped too now? I don't know if I've ever experienced him getting kidnapped, but I suppose one time has to be the first. Seriously? Oh, wait, what? He wanted to walk around the house. Come on, I wanted to... Mysterious disappearances, mysterious glow. Nothing about him is missing merchant or anything. We can get the troll quest. Let's get that set up. Well, where do I find him? I hope it's money. Thanks. Where's the merchant? Huh. And we have something we want to talk to Knut the Elder about. Get the troll quest. How much are you willing to pay? Ah, what the hell. As if I hadn't already made up my mind. Steal his cheese, and then on we go. Let's check for that merchant one final time. He still is not around, I see. Interesting. Well, he might have been kidnapped. Oh, let's go back to Osbrook, please. And we arrive during daytime. Show me wares. Buy this J from me. Let me just check. Oh yeah, he's got new treatises again. Athletics 1. Geomancy 2. Sword 2. Mace 1. Dual wielding 1. 388. No, I'm not gonna be dual wielding. We won't have the skill points for it, is what I'm thinking. Not really. Maybe we would. Oh, do we have an identification scroll? I suppose the rebels here in town will have an identification scroll. So... I also need to buy splints, and we do have a bandage. Okay. Let's identify the potion. Potion of harm. Damages health. Surely it won't kill me if I drink it, right? Right? Of course it won't. No, it did not kill me. And intoxication goes to 20%. Yeah. You always get, I think it's always just a flat 20% for drinking any potion. And it took half my health. A little bit more than half my health. Yeah. Should we spend some money on better armor? I don't think so. I think we should save it in case we find some treatises to buy. So I will just save my money for now. Anything else to do? No. Stuff all this into the tavern chest. And then we are about to say the good old thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying Dervin's journey. I could do some ammo switch around here. Let's see if we can stack it better. Close. Drop these on the floor. There you go. And then let's put this in. Okay, and the dagger goes in, but then we should take out. Which one of these are better? That would be the brigand dagger, I think. Yes. Put in the contract. We have a lot of stuff for dealing with pain at the moment, so I'll put in the herbal extract. And I'll organize this inventory in between the episodes. So that's it for now, folks. See you next time, and